All right, the question is about Tether. Tether is depegged. People are wondering whether to panic. There's rumors, there's a whale who's doing things with some DeFi protocols that suggest that, very worried, that Tether is going to collapse. So one of the things you have to keep in mind when people say depeg, Tether, so right now it's off about 0.3%. I think at the most it was off 0.5%, lower than $1, which sounds bad, right? Isn't supposed to be $1. It's supposed to hold $1, always be $1. But the price that you get for Tether is the price you get from secondary markets. Tether itself will redeem that for $1, regardless of whether it actually has $1. It's supposed to redeem that for $1. That doesn't mean Tether is solvent. That doesn't mean Tether can't collapse. It doesn't mean Tether is on the up and up. It just means that you can redeem your Tether for a single US dollar. The vast majority of people, though, they're buying and selling on a secondary exchange or through a DeFi protocol, not directly from Tether. So when it says depeg, what they're talking about is the price you pay on those secondary markets, on the exchanges. The thing to keep in mind, if that's your standard for what qualifies as depeg, 0.4, 0.5 of a percent, it always depegs. It depegs all the time. Sometimes it depegs to the upside. Just a few days ago, it was at like $1 and 2/100ths. Like a month ago, it got up to $1 and 5/100ths. So that you would actually make money. If you had tethers before they spiked up, before they depegged to the upside, you could sell your tethers and make money. Now, if you sell your tethers, you're going to lose money if you bought them at $1 to par. So yeah, I understand the psychology is different, the mentality is different, but whether or not Tether is at $1 or 99.8 cents or 99.5 cents or $1 and not cents, my bad, is at 99.5 cents or $1.005 or $1 flat even, has nothing to do with Tether solvency. It is purely just, that's the price that you get on the secondary markets. Tether solvency is still a black box. What happens with Tether? Nobody knows. Nobody knows anything. They have no transparency. So I wouldn't worry now any more than you do at any other time. And then if you're going to worry now, well, why don't you worry when Tether's price is too high, is higher than $1? Well, you don't, because nobody talks about it. Like the mentality is not to worry when it depegs to the upside. The mentality is to worry when it depegs to the downside, which it almost always happens when there's some big entity who decides, I'm not going to take a chance, so I'm going to sell at whatever price I can. Well, there's always going to be somebody on the other side who's going to say, fine, great, okay, I'll take that. As long as I have $100,000 or more, I can just go to Tether and sell. Or not even take that step. I'll just wait for the market to go back to $1, as it always has. And the assumption being that it will always be that way. But until Tether is more transparent about what's going on, until Tether submits to actual real audits that give somebody an assurance other than Tether's word, you just got to take Tether's word, regardless of whether it's pegged or depegged. And that is a bigger issue than these tiny little fluctuations on price on the secondary markets. Relax and enjoy the ride.